All right, ladies and gentlemen, today we're having a little fun today. Why are your phones so addicting? Besides the pulse modulated frequencies, which is damaging the biology of all human race, but this is a spectrum analyzer. So we're gonna test out the frequency, the wavelength. So I'm going to turn on. This is an iPhone 8 here. Sorry about the glare, and we're going to go ahead and test out the frequency coming from the phone with nothing on except for the screen. Okay, now you see that's 443 nanometer, which is extremely toxic. Anything between 400 and 700 area is really extremely toxic, especially 450. That's really extremely toxic. Now let's go to an iPhone. Now you see that pulse modulation really spikes in the blue. Now, the reason why your iPhones 8s iPhones 10s, 11, 12s, and 13s, especially the 13s, they are changing the frequency is coming off the screen, and this is why you can't get rid of it. That's why you just can't set the phone down, because this releases your dopamine. Now watch this. Now look at that. 3 intensely toxic pulse modulations in the 450, the 520s, and about the 590s. So again, that's extremely toxic. What it means by that, it's extremely going to make you physically addicted to it. So that's with just no radiation coming off here. Now let's go ahead and just for fun, turn on. This is a Safe and Sound Pro, and let's see what type of radiation comes off these phones. So right now we have an ambient, about the glare, of about 30 microwatts per square meter in that area of the peak. So let's go ahead and turn on the iPhone. And this one here actually is not serviceable. It's just a Wi-Fi. Let's go ahead and turn on the iPhone 8 and see what this does. So you're around the 600 microwatts. Now just for fun, I'm going to turn on the iPhone 13. This one, this is still coming from the iPhone 8. The iPhone 13 doesn't have any service. There's no SIM card in there. But I am going to turn off the airplane mode and turn on the Bluetooth. Let's see what that does. Look at that sound. Now, if that doesn't sound dynamic, that's your Bluetooth. That's the Bluetooth coming off the iPhone 13. I'll turn that off. Now let's go to the iPhone 8, turn on the Bluetooth. I'm going to reset this. So again, the safety level is about 10 microwatts. So we're getting 1.3 million. And then you combine that with the screen. That's why it's so addicting. That's why no one can get rid of it. I'll turn this off. I'll turn Bluetooth off. Now, what type of side effects? Now, according to your health insurer, which I agree with him, that this basically is in the category of asbestos and lead. You see right there, lead and asbestos. They haven't tricked the insurers. And let's go to the industry, the IEEE. And they even said in the IEEE that it's biologically hazardous to all humans as well as all living beings. So basically all the trees, the flora, fauna, all that will be dead probably in the next 10 years. And so let's go to 1970s. And this was stamped top secret. Naval medical research. It used to be the Navy would do all the research. Just go through a couple of the side effects here, or the injuries that it actually causes with non-ionized radiation, like Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is the same frequency as your microwave. This you know, but you can see some of the side effects here. Death, dehydration, headaches, insomnia, restlessness, lesions, seizures, fatigue, vascular fatigue. How many people do you know is tired? I think I had a comment from somebody, so isn't everybody tired now? Well, why is that? So let's flip another page here. I mean, there's hundreds and hundreds of side effects here. So impotence, anxiety, lack of concentration, dizziness, hallucination, sleep insomnia, increased irritability, appetite. So this is exactly, these are all the side effects of your cell phone and the cell phone screens and your computer screens. It's all part of EMFs. And this is done in the 1970s. They knew all this stuff. So by 1971, they knew that it caused cancer. It had all these different confirmed injuries and problems. And this is why people are getting sick. This is why your workforce won't come to work. They're basically in a hypnotic trance from that pulse modulation, dopamine releasing, and they can't get rid of that phone. That's why your sons or daughters can't get rid of the phone. They basically walk around with it. Look at that. Unbelievable. Mutations, dental fillings, metallic taste, loss of hair, brittleness of hair, changes in the circadian rhythm, wonder why you can't sleep, salivation, protrusion of the tongue, all that. And this goes on and on and on. And of course, they have plenty of the studies, that confirmed all this stuff. So it's not on trial. They know this is some sort of a bioweapon, is what they're doing, working with the LEDs, smart meters, and all your different devices. And we are just completely clueless, unfortunately, because we're basically we're a sick nation that's been deceived by the biggest deceiver ever.